shows different, so it's different energies and stuff, so it's very difficult to plan exactly how it's going to be, you know. It always changes on the night, so you have to tend to just try and make it intense, and the audience always make that more intense. I think we just love doing it really, and every night we're up for it, so.
Something that really does take it out of you, archive music, you know what I mean? So it's very, on stage, there's a lot of energy that goes into it, and it's exhausting, but it's great, you know what I mean? It's actually because it's so satisfying.
Plays their hearts out every night, and
definitely.
That's the best kind of musicians you want to play with, you know. So.
Does have a more, I guess, positive or optimistic feeling about it, but that has something to do with our chemistry for some reason. I think we all think in parallel or similar ways in that way, and I think that resonates throughout the music.
We're Archive, and I'm Danny.
And I'm Dave.
And you're watching Motor TV. We're never very good at this.
One time for this.
Okay.
Who
And what is Archive? Is Archive a collective or a band?
Yeah, it's a collective, exactly what it is. We worked it out, the Archive's a kind of sound that just, encompasses kind of different people randomly half the time. But it's I mean, with Lights itself, it's still me and Darius there because we're still going. But with Dave and Pollard really all writing together, so it's it's a bit more kind of a bit different from what we've done before in that way. But yeah, it's a collective. We like it. Maria comes in and does her thing, and all the musicians are all as important as each other. We get loads of different people in. We have loads of guitarists and 3 or 4 bass players and things. It's great. So it's a very mixture. But everyone does their own thing. The good thing is it keeps, Dave has his own band, and Pollard does his own thing as well. It's good to keep it kind of nice, and Maria does a lot of work with other people. So it's nice because coming in for Archive itself, and then people doing their own thing.
What does the future hold for the band?
Well, the same as we do. More music, as many albums as we can physically get out, and as many tours, as many countries we can visit, and just get my music to more and more people. It's not going to stop. It's just going to keep going. So I think the thing is, Archive, it's all about build. It's all about the fans that are behind us are really kind of hardcore, and we understand what we're trying to do. It's about longevity. We're not a one-hit wonder. You know what I mean? In fact, we haven't had a hit.
Do you, would it bother you if I play a song of the former lineup of the group Archive, the former singer?
As you like.
Like Fuck You, I like to play Fuck You.
Yeah, it's great.
Is it okay with you?
Yeah, it's great.
Well, you never know.
Great tune.
If there are any strange feelings or something.
Mikrofone sind eingerichtet von der Band Archive, live im Radio 1 Studio. Pollen Barrier und Steve Harris. Hi there.
Hiya.
How's it going?
Yeah, very good, very good.
Everything's well.
Your current album, Lights, is your 5th studio album, I think.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay. And the first one with the new singer Pollard. Pollard, how long have you been with the band up to now?
It's been just about a year.
Also Pollard ist seit einem Jahr dabei, nachdem Craig Walker, der frühere Sänger, gegangen ist.
Yeah, so as well as Dave as well. He's been there for 2 years now as well.
Okay.
Since Craig left, yeah.
I've read before my show that listening to an Archive album is supposed to be like a sightseeing trip into one's ego, into one's soul and psyche. So I wonder how I will feel after having listened to the song you're going to present us. Sie spielen von ihrem neuen Album, von dem Album, das da heißt Lights, ist übrigens schon ihr 5. Studioalbum. Die Band gibt es seit 1994. Spielen sie den Song Sane. Steve Harris und Pollen Barrier.
Step by step, you're gonna make yourself feel better. By, you're gonna make yourself feel better. Try, you're gonna make yourself feel ruthless. More, you're gonna make yourself feel sane. Can't stop looking and you can't stop taking it in. Head's full, baby, but you can't stop taking it in. Reach till your arms can't reach any longer. More, you're gonna make yourself feel sane. Numb it again.
Great song, thank you very much. And I must say, I feel absolutely sane after listen to that song. Ich fühle mich immer noch gesund, nachdem ich dieses Lied gehört habe.
So now I want to talk a little bit about lights. So what did you want?
What Dave and I have brought has been, yeah, it's definitely affected what we're doing. Of course, still keeping the archive sound, and we all listen to different types of music as well, which is cool because it brings a different dynamic into the group. And the fact is, we're still getting to know each other, and all our genres of music, we have no idea what other things will come in that way. It's still quite new in that way.
I think when you get sort of hypnotic kind of thing happening, I think you can just really use the space to build the tune very slowly, you know, and it feels right, you know. We don't try and just do long tracks for the sake of it. Once we get into a rhythm of a sound, we can just keep going, and I'm sure a lot of people find it really boring, but for us we love kind of those slow builds, you know, as in Mogwai and those kind of bands do, you know.
I don't know, I think I agree with Darius when he says it's quite cool that we're sort of just a band that you either like or you don't in that way. And what else can you do? I mean, sort of like everyone is kind of honest in the way that they present the music, and it's just like, here it is, take it or leave it in that way. I think that's it. We never want to push our music on anybody like that. We never want to. We want it to be discovered, and if you feel it and you need it, then that's the point.
Seems to just evolve in strange ways. It's weird, you know, it does its own thing.
Dave Ben, reporting for Archive, live in Krakow. Watch the fuck out, yeah?
does it mean for you to play live? You know, you play many live shows, every night a show. Is it still fun for you to go on stage every night?
It's never a struggle, to be honest. It's not like you have to try and get yourself into it. It just seems, I don't know, I could stay on tour for months on end. I love it, you know. I love the whole tour mentality, the whole sort of waking up somewhere different each day, and it's, you know, it's kind of and just preparing for the stage. It's great, isn't it?
Check two. Check two. 1, 2. Check two.
I think that's why you get into music. To begin with, a lot of people is that whole buzz of, you know, going out and playing the show in front of people it's like, yeah, it's the best job in the world for us, really, you know. I think if you have to ever say it's boring, then do something else.
Yeah, exactly.
It will never get boring because, you know, it is expressing yourself like that on stage and people really enjoying what you're doing. It's just fantastic, you know.
There was times when, obviously, you know, me and Darius have been through lots of ups and downs with the industry, you know what I mean? From, you know, being signed, being dropped, being signed, dropped. And, you know, it's very frustrating because the problem is, you know, all you want to do is make music, but you've got to rely on so many other people to get your music out there to the, you know, masses to actually hear it a lot of the time. And it's, you know, we've been fortunate. We seem to just constantly just find people who have faith in what we've done, so that sort of kept it going. There's the odd time where we were just like, oh, you know, fuck this, you know, let's just go keep it simple and not bother with all the industry nonsense, but it's not the way it works, you know. We love what we do, and it just gets better and better, really, so you can't, you know, it is, you know, whatever it is, 12 years now or something, since we started Archive, but it still feels very young and fresh, you know what I mean, because it's always, you know, changing and evolving.
YouTube, MySpace. Yeah, I think we'll just keep finding new ways to get it out like that. And
I think regarding bands like ourselves that don't get MTV playing and daytime radio, I think it's very useful, you know, because it can spread. Since we've had the internet, we've got a fan base sort of pretty much most of around the world, you know, in America and stuff. People are really getting into the band, so which otherwise you wouldn't be able to do, you know, so.
Yeah, and I think that's sort of the basis of it, isn't it? I mean, if you can start there, then you can really sort of bypass a lot of the bullshit, because you have your fans, and then you have people who are sort of on the same level as you of just being into music or whatever that is.
I want to ask you, for me, Archive has a very unique role in the present music scene, because normally when I present a band from UK, the next hot shit from UK, how do you see yourself, your role in the music scene from UK or worldwide?
I don't know. I mean, we don't we haven't put any records out in the UK for quite a while now, so we don't really seem to sit in there with me, you know, with many scenes. We're not very cool, you know what I mean, in that way, which I think
We're very cool.
well, we are, you know.
We're cool.
Too cool to be cool. No, I think it's, you know, we don't really fit in these little scenes that go on, especially from the UK. And,
You get a lot of scenes like that in the UK when it pops up, you know, and then everything goes mad about it, and then it just sort of pops down.
Strange for you last time when you played in Germany, played after all this here hype bands, the Kooks, Dudes and the Zutons. Was really strange because,
I know, at the time, they were number 2 and number 4 in the English charts, you know what I mean, kind of thing. And no one in England could believe that they were supporting us, or that kind of thing. It was great. Really good, they're a good bunch of people.
Yeah, everyone on that tour was,
It was good for us to actually play with some English bands. We never,
it was nice.
Doesn't often happen, you know, we spend all our time in Europe, so.
And then for me, I think the club gigs and inside is also really great too, because I do love that closeness, and I can feel my performance can just get into the audience, and I really want it to a level. But I don't know, what do you think?
Yeah, no, I agree. I think that whenever you play a festival and there's thousands of people, it's always like a dream for when you're a kid, you know. And suddenly the dream's happening, you've got all these people listening to music.
There's a look on your face I would like to knock out. See the sin in your grin and the shape of your mouth. All I want is to see you in terrible pain. Though we won't ever meet, I remember your name. Can't believe you were one pray to God I can think of a nice thing to say, but I don't think I can, so fuck you anyway. You a scum, and I hope that you know that the cracks in your smile are beginning to show. Now the world needs to see that it's time you should go. There's no light in your eyes and your brain is too slow. Can't believe you were once just like anyone else. Then you grew and became like the devil himself. Pray to God I can think of a nice thing to say, but I don't think I can, so fuck you anyway. Let you sleep like a child with your thumb in your mouth. I could creep up beside, put a gun in your mouth. Makes me sick when I hear all the shit that you say. So much crap coming out, it must take you all day. There's a space kept in hell with your name on a scene, with a spike in the chair just to make it complete. When you look at yourself, do you see what I see? If you do, why the fuck are you looking at me? 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 There's a time for us all, and I think yours is big. Can you please hurry up, 'cause I find you at sea. We can't wait for the day when you're never around, when that face isn't here and you rot underground. Can't believe you were once just like anyone else. Then you grew and became like the devil himself. Pray to God I can think of a nice thing to say, but I don't think I can, so fuck you anyway. So fuck you anyway. So fuck you anyway. Oh, so fuck you anyway. So fuck you anyway. So fuck you anyway. Oh, so fuck you anyway. Fuck you Merci beaucoup. You are lucky. Thank you very much. Good night. Happy birthday, Debbie.